Hello, everyone, and welcome to the official Zen Project 8 coaching experience. I'm Cassiah Jay. I want to welcome all of you who are tuning in for the show tonight. I am here with New York Times bestselling author, celebrity fitness and nutrition expert, my dear friend, our Zen brand ambassador, Mark MacDonald. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Cassiah, and hello, Zen Project 8 community. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody. So tonight is going to be a really fun show. Tonight we are talking about the science behind detoxing and why you need to do it. So Mark has a lot of great information to share with us, but before we dive into that, just to share with you guys very briefly, every week we do some housekeeping notes. So remember, we've got a private Facebook community that is thriving, an amazing place where you can go connect with other people, get recipes, share your story, get your questions answered, and where Mark is really interactive in that group. So you just go to facebook.com/groups/Zen Project 8. We want to invite you there. There's a pinned post once you're inside of there that has every step that you need to get started in this program. So I want to invite you to go there. I know, Mark, that this has been such a hot topic. So I really just want to dive right in today. We're talking all about detoxing. So fill us in. What do you have for us tonight?
Well, ZPA community, this is probably, as you said, it's what we hear about all the time, whether it's on TV, whether it's articles. Everyone's coming up is, do I need a detox? How do I detox? What's the purpose of detoxing? So we want to expose all of it. I post 4 topics to the community, and I think this is like a 98% approval about this topic. So tonight is all about detoxing, and it's going to be an amazing one for you to understand the science behind it, why you need to do it, how to do it, and it's going to be a phenomenal webcast to share with everyone who comes to you. So the next question you get about detoxing, just share this webcast.
I love it. And this was certainly an overwhelming topic in our community. People want to know what's it all about. So we took 6 questions, Mark, that we have for you tonight. The first being, we hear about detoxing all the time, but why don't you just explain to us, what does it actually mean to detox your body?
Yeah, so it's very simple. It's for living organisms, and just the scientific definition is detoxification of toxins from your body in living organisms, and the human body is a living organism. So what we want to do is we build up toxins every single day. So detoxing is simply taking out all that nasty free radicals and the junk all in your body, getting rid of it and detoxifying it.
It seems like our bodies are really resistant. You look at people all over the world that do horrible things to themselves, but somehow survive. I mean, do we really need to detox? Is it necessary?
That is a $1 million question there. And I want every single person watching right now, or when you see this replay, and think about your age and everything that you've eaten, drank, and done in your life. All the sun exposure, if you drink alcohol, all the carb-loaded fat foods that you take in, and think about all for years of that being in your body. Now, it's just like and the analogy I love is if you take your body in, or you take your car in for an oil change and you put in all this fresh oil. So let's say you get motivated and I'm going to start a program. And it'd just be like taking that car into that oil change, you put in that fresh oil, but you don't change the filter. That new fresh oil just won't work well in your car. Detoxing your body is the same way as giving yourself a much needed oil change. If you get motivated, if you want to lose weight, burn fat, feel better, but you're not going to clean out your filter in your system, that new stuff just isn't going to work for you. We got to detoxify all of the years of abuse that you put on it, because we all abuse our bodies, and get you working like a well-oiled machine. So yes, Cassiah, everyone needs a detox, not just people who want to lose weight, not just 50, 60, or 44-year-old people like me. No matter what your age are, no matter how old you are, you need a detox.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I completely agree with you. I think that's a wonderful visual of giving your body that oil change. I like how you talk about that. But, I think we're always hit up with different things. We see infomercials on TV. We go to the store. We're at the health food store, whatever. I mean, there's a variety of ways. What do you do? A juice thing, you drink something, go on fluids or whatever. How do you really detox? How do you do this?
So let's all together say, forget the hype. Say it at home. Forget the hype. Like, there is all this hype. You could do a lemonade detox. You can take this magic pill detox. You can starve yourself for 8 days and then feel like this amazing person. And then you put all the junk back in your body and gain every pound that you lose. So any type of quick fix detox It may detoxify your body, but does that really matter if you're going to put a bunch of junk back in? Imagine if you detoxify your body, doing something that you can then evolve into a program for the rest of your life. I was talking to a friend of mine today, and he has struggled with his weight for years. He loses weight, he gains weight. And I said, what if? And he said, I just want fast results. I want that, losing 10 pounds in 7 days or dropping 15 pounds in 7 days. And I said, imagine if we can detoxify you, but then also immediately shift you into a program you do forever. Would you be open to that? Loved it. And that's what we all want. So 3 simple steps. I want everyone to say it. You need a cut, you need a clean, and you need a flush. Now, this is one of the heart of why we launched the first 7 days of Zen Project 8. And if you get one of the packs, the Awaken, the Commit, or the Transform, you get a nice little booklet here, which is your detox booklet. In the Facebook group that Cassiah said, I'm going to show you a little visual here. This is very simply the first, hold on, my mouse wasn't there. Right here, if you look at your screen, you can see detoxing is going to cut, clean, and flush. And that's what we're talking about tonight, losing your bloat and setting your body up to win. Now, if we go here, what does it actually mean to cut, clean, and flush? So first thing, cutting. It's cutting all that junk, the bloating food that makes you hold fluid. So remember, detoxifying is eliminating the toxins from your body. So gluten, which is a protein that's very hard for your body to break down, makes your body hold fluid. That attracts water and toxins. Soy causes your body to increase estrogen. Caffeine, as great as I'm a coffee lover, but caffeine, as Cassiah is, because
me too.
We've had some caffeine together. I love coffee, but what it does, it makes your adrenal gland reliant on it, and then it makes you over-release your stress hormone cortisol. So you got to detoxify that for a little bit. Alcohol, grains, as great as I love grains, brown rice, gluten-free stuff, couscous, pasta that's gluten-free, sweet potatoes, those are all, or calorie-dense vegetables. They're all great, but they make you hold fluid. So basically, there's a whole list in the pamphlet and in the PDF that you can download from the group or zenproject8.com of what you need to cut. And those are your bloating foods. We then eliminate the water retention and we add the clean foods. The whole point of detoxifying is bringing in good stuff, just like that oil change. We take out the junk, we bring in the good proteins, fats, and carbs. So your lean proteins, your chicken, your fish, your turkey, all nice and clean, your egg whites. We then bring in the great carbohydrates, your fruits and your vegetables to help clean your body out, load you with antioxidants, with our anti-inflammatory that neutralize your negative free radicals and provide a positive flush for your body. And then we bring in healthy fats, avocados, raw nuts, peanut butter, and all of your nut butters, and fresh oils like olive oil. So you basically cut the bloating foods, you add the clean foods, eating in threes, eating every 3 hours, protein, fat, carbs, and then we flush out all the toxins with some good old water. 3 simple steps. So when you do that, 3 simple ways, not the hype, not the garbage, you cut, you clean, and you flush. It's that easy, Cassiah.
So cut, clean, and flush. I love that. Another thing that I think is really fantastic is that you can still have your food, your solid food, and your water. I think it's simple. It comes down to, putting great fuel into your body, and you really break that down nicely. We also know that research supports, so studies have been shown that drinking shakes during the detox and also for your overall health of your digestive system after your detox phase it is really important. So I'd love for you just to elaborate on how shakes play into that role.
Yeah, there's so many detoxes that just put you on a liquid program, and that's a huge mistake. Food is your friend. Real food is important. We've done webcasts on the digestive system. So when you think about detoxing, you have to first say, okay, I have a bunch of toxins I need to detox. Then how do I make this a way of life? You cut, clean, and flush. But there's a purpose why we created Zen Fuse. And I want to share why liquid protein matters so much. Protein's very hard to break down. It gets broken down in your stomach. So touch your stomach right now. That's where protein's broken down. Whole protein, we know that you need to eat in threes because that's the only way to balance your blood sugar. And if your blood sugar is not balanced, your metabolism is not working for you and you're not burning fat. So you need to do PFC every 3, protein, fat, carbohydrates every 3 hours. Now, protein is hard to break down. So if you're doing whole protein, egg whites, chicken, turkey, beef, every 3 hours, it gets very difficult for your body to break that down. and that does not optimize your digestive system. But imagine if you did a whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which all the research supports. So you do egg whites with some oatmeal, or egg whites with some fruit, and some, like, I love egg whites in the morning with some blueberries, and I like my peanut butter on my blueberries. Maybe I'm weird, but I love that. And then imagine your next meal, your mid-morning meal is a shake. That's liquid protein, still balanced. It gives your digestive system a break, but sets you up to win. Then a whole lunch, then another shake. Now, it's not just one shake, because I had another question from a mom on Hunter soccer team that said, doesn't matter what shake I use. It does matter what shake you use, because if you're just doing a whey protein shake, that's going to go right through you and you're going to be hungry in an hour and you're going to be craving. If you're doing a soy protein shake, soy is mostly made genetically modified, so it's GMO. If it's non-GMO, it still has about 40% less nitrogen. What all that means is that it's not the best for your body and it's super hard to digest. So we made Zen Fuse with the purpose. This product right here, we wanted a protein blend that was whey protein with micellar casein. So it keeps you satisfied for up to 3 hours, so that in between the meals, before lunch, before dinner, you're satisfied. It keeps your hunger going. In addition, when you want a meal replacement in a shake, you want some additional ingredients in it. You want fiber in it. Why does fiber matter? It slows down the rate of digestion, keeps you satisfied longer, helps you with regularity as well. And we put probiotics in it. Now, Cassiah, as we talk about all the time, you are what you metabolize. So the liquid shake, that's a meal replacement, that's balanced with protein, fats, and carbs, that has a right protein blend, that's loaded with fiber, that's all natural, gluten-free, and then it has probiotics to keep your digestive system happy, healthy, and moving along. That sets you up to win. This is part of detoxing. See, detoxing isn't 7 days and you're out. No, detoxing is losing all of the toxins, eliminating all the junk, and then feeding your body healthy forever so that your body keeps running like a well-oiled machine.
No doubt about it. And by the way, Zen Fuses absolutely tastes amazing. It's one of my favorite products. So it's wonderful to see all of the amazing benefits that come along with it. You know, this conversation is really intriguing because everything that you're talking about totally makes sense. It's at the most basic level of really providing what your body needs. But the reality is the world wants fast results. They want it all. They want it right now. So do you have any secrets or any ways to turbocharge the detox through supplements? I know last week we did an entire show, which was really popular, super successful on supplements. So anything they can do to boost their results?
Yeah, so the first thing, which is cool, is simply by cutting, cleaning, and flushing. The average weight loss, what we see if you're bloated, because if you hold some of the fluid in here, approximately could be 7 to 10 pounds in a week. Now that's not a guarantee, but the point is that when you carry that inflated weight, you can get fast results. But many times it's beyond just the quick results from supplements. It's understanding how to detoxify your digestive system, and there's and your overall body. And there's 4 main things you want to keep thinking about. I'm going to share supplements that help with each one. The first thing is your liver. Think about everything that you've eaten over the weekend. 99% of everything you put in your mouth goes through your liver. And when I talked about the definition of detoxing, the number one thing is primarily detoxification takes place through the liver. So you want a healthy liver. Just remember that. Write that down, own that, put that on your wall. Your liver is your friend. And we have a great product to help detoxify your liver is milk thistle, and preferably pharmaceutical grade milk thistle. The second thing are your kidneys. Now, your kidneys really control your water balance in your body, and they work like a pasta filter. They keep the good stuff, they get rid of the bad stuff. So detoxifying your kidneys are fantastic. There's 3 things that help with that: dandelion root, juniper, and then cranberry extract. Those are fantastic products for that. The third thing is and it's really 3 parts: your stomach, your small intestine, and your large intestine. And what you want to start thinking about from your stomach perspective is plant-based enzymes. So your stomach, you have acids that help break down the food, and you have enzymes that help digest your protein, fats, and carbs, break them out in the simplest form. Many times enzymes help give you a supercharge. So if there's any extra gunk in your stomach, it's going to break it down and clean that out. And then when we look at your small intestine and your large intestine, that's why Zen Fuse is so great with the probiotics and then with the fiber as additional. So probiotics and fiber as well as the plant-based enzymes. And then the last thing, which we don't really think about a lot, Cassiah, when you're looking at detoxifying, is your circulation. Your circulation is the responsibility of moving all of these toxins out. So if you have a lot of inflammation and you don't have great circulation, your body's not working for you. So grapeseed extract is fantastic for circulation. And then you bring in the dandelion root and the juniper, which help the kidneys, but also with the inflammation as well and the circulation. And the grapeseed with an antioxidant will help with the inflammation. So those are the 4 main things. So you can utilize those products, but we made it easy for you with Zen because we made Zen Prime. And Zen Prime's purpose, when we looked at those 4 things that you need to detoxify your body, we put in here pharmaceutical-grade milk thistle for your liver. When you look at juniper and dandelion root for your kidneys, when you look at the plant-based enzyme for your stomach, and then the fuse, you have the fiber and the probiotics, and then grapeseed extract to help with circulation and help with inflammation, and the juniper and the dandelion will help with the circulation as well. So this is part of it. So when you look at how do you maximize your detox, number 1, you cut, you clean, and you flush, and you realize it's got to be something you can do for the rest of your life, not cut, clean, flush forever, but a program you could take on. Then you add the fuse. So you're having your liquid protein to mix in between your whole food proteins. And then you can turbocharge a result with something that will give your overall body and the 4 most important parts a superior detox.
So you basically just laid out everything that anyone could ever need to detox. And clearly you've also listed out the benefits of doing so. So I think the next question is for people who are like, yes, I really want that result. How many times can I detox?
Yeah. And that is, and before I answer that, I just want to point out one point to everybody. Look, obviously we made Zen. I mean, this is what Zen Project is all about, making products with a purpose. So we want you to use the products. We want you to live the program, but there's a reason for it. It's science-based. What I wanted to talk about tonight, Cassiah, when we talked about this, as we looked at the show, is understanding why. It's not trying to sell something. It's educating people on why you need to do particular things. And once you understand the why, you then look at the how, and then you start seeing the what. And once you can get that and ask yourself, so the next time a friend says you need to do a detox, really think about that. Ask yourself the questions that we posed tonight. And then when you want to detox, just like an oil change, look at your body as a car that gets 5,000 miles. You basically need a detox every 4 months. You know, that's the goal here, every 4 months. But if you go on a vacation and you get a little crazy, because I know some of you get a little crazy. If you get a little crazy, then you may want to come back and hit a 7-day detox just to clean your body out and give you a fresh start, because it ignites your metabolism. All the products, it's all healthy. Nothing's going to hurt your body from the point of relying on it. It's going to clean it out, help you, all natural, set you up to win. The only thing with the detox food, the cut, clean, and flush, is there's not a ton of choices. That's why we graduate you to the ignite phase and then eventually the thrive phase, because you keep evolving your food choices so you can diversify your options.
I love it. What a powerful webcast. It's making me want to detox right now.
Me too.
Everything that we have here is so simple. You make it so easy for people to follow. It's like, guys, everything that you need is right here. The question is, are you willing to do it? So Mark has provided all the resources that you need. You can get more information by going to zenproject8.com. Make sure you connect up in the group in Facebook. Mark really provides a lot of great content inside of there, answering your questions actually and spending time. So Mark, before we close out the show, do you have any final thoughts you want to share with our audience?
Yeah, one quote I want to share, and I think it goes perfect with what we're doing. So let me get my little screen up here. I'm getting a little faster at doing it. So the quote I want to share, if you can see on your screen, let me just read it to you. There is no true maintenance with your health. You're either progressing or regressing. And I want you to think about that as you talk about detoxing and taking on your health. Too many times, and I see this with many people that I've coached through the years and people who are living the plan right now, is that they think that, you know, once they achieve that goal, Cassiah, it's like, that's it. Okay, I'm going to maintain. But you're never going to be able to just maintain. You always have to see what's next. How can I improve it? And that's where you feel, if you're rocking it and you got great results and you're 6 months in or you're 7 months in, and maybe you feel like you're starting to plateau a little bit or you're getting a little bored, you can hit a detox again. And that's why I love detoxing. That's why I like the continual growth, our weekly webcast, because remember, There is no maintenance. Are you moving forward or are you starting to move backwards? And if you're starting to backslide, draw your line in the sand, and it might be time for a detox.
Wow, that's super, super powerful. It's like every area of our life, Mark, nothing ever stays the same. Exactly what you said. You're either moving forward or you're falling behind. So really, really powerful. Thank you for sharing that with us. I know you already have next week's topic planned out. So do you want to share with our audience what you're going to be talking to them about next Monday night?
Yeah, so we posted 4 topics, and we're choosing the one that got second place. And I think this is a big one. You know, it's not as flashy as detoxing or as exciting, but let me tell you, it's something that's going to help you out even more than once you detoxing is great. You need it. But how do you stay motivated after 8 weeks of living the plan? How do you actually evolve your program into a way of life? I cannot tell you the thousands upon thousands of people that I've met through the years that got in phenomenal results by eating in threes, doing all the right things. Then life pushes back. They fall off plan and they backslide. And a year later, they're wondering, okay, I got to start over. There is no starting or stopping, guys. It's how do you stay motivated? How do you keep evolving? How do you keep fine tuning? And we are going to dive into the 5 strategies on how to do that next week. So if you're new to the program, you got to hear it. If you're living it, you got to follow it, because we're going to really help you take it to that next level and stay motivated for the entire rest of your life on making your health rock.
I love it. And that's something that applies to everyone, no matter where you're at. If you are in the best shape of your life, then congratulations, come join us and stay motivated. And if you are just at a place where you are having a hard time getting yourself up off the couch or moving or eating properly, then make sure that you join Mark next week to help stay motivated. It is really a mindset. And Mark, you are such a remarkable coach. So thank you for everything that you shared with us tonight. So guys, if you liked tonight's show, then make sure that you share it with everyone you know, love, and care about. The replay is available immediately following. And again, Mark, thank you for your contribution to our community. And guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week on the next coaching experience. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Cassiah. Bye, ZP8.